Diablo 4 is pretty good. From my time with the demo, it seems to have all of the positives and pitfalls you typically find in a Diablo game, but just enough new stuff that you won't have to pretend as Diablo Immortal in a clever disguise. But even though I had fun venturing back into the world of demons and demon-associated creatures, I'm still pretty sure Blizzard's gonna fuck it up. Dive back into the realm of Sanctuary as you take on the role of just some guy that wandered into the forest and had his horse eaten by wolf monsters. After you navigate your half-naked ass through the ice and snow fighting them off, you'll come across a town that sends you on a quest to vanquish some kind of bad thing in their area. But it turns out the town is actually full of crazy evil people that seduce you with song, dance, and those damn delicious drugs and prepare you for sacrifice. Luckily, you're saved by this random guy and learn that Lilith, who you saw come to life in this awesome creepy intro cutscene, seduced the town into evil in this other creepy cutscene. This is definitely a darker Diablo. But now you can venture into the forest to find, among other things, some clothes that cover more than just your nipples and your favorite new gravelly voiced lore conveyor and Deckard Cain replacement, the appropriately named Lorath. From here, you'll unlock the rest of the game where you can explore the wide open world of Sanctuary and its slightly confusing web of interconnected paths, at least the parts that the demo allows you to go to, even though it has quests pointing you way over here. Now you can finally enjoy a truly dark world where only the ambient glow of what I assume is your face lights the exposed, twisted bodies of your unholy enemies. A world with darkness that's as prominent as ever and the numerous unique dungeons that exist in random people's basements or hatches in the middle of the woods and boast almost discernible extra spooky randomized mazes of assorted evil. You'll get to lay into these foes with skills and abilities plucked from this unique skill tree that's more like a skill journey down a skill path of skill fractals, each of which can be freely assigned to your buttons and re-rolled with just a palm full of gold. Even though you can't play any of the classes you actually want to play yet, you can leap back into the classics like the Barbarian with his new ability to carry a full armory of weapons all over his body and switch to them on the fly for specific moves you unlock. And you'll need all of these to take on the enemies and bosses that use a variety of tactics rather than just standing there while you stand there and beat the shit out of them with your magical chunk of steel. Now that every character has a tactical dodge, you'll need to use it often and effectively to get into and out of the fray to protect your ass or put you in direct opposition of the vulnerable ass of your enemy. But when you're not in the heat of battle or witnessing the dramatic stories of voiced characters from the intimate perspective of an overhead drone shot, you'll be cozied up in one of the many safe havens of Sanctuary. Here you'll find all of those familiar features like vendors, the handy blacksmith, and your transdimensional stash. But beside your stash is a new feature, your wardrobe, a place where you can explore the majestic and never monetized world of cosmetics. But even the hardy hammer-loving fool of a blacksmith isn't just there to fix your gear. He can also salvage it for another exciting and rarely exploited feature of crafting materials. You won't just get crafting materials from destroying your treasures though, you can also wander the world collecting it from bushes and rocks and find it ripped from the bodies of creatures like this bear that just popped out of the ground and chests that definitely aren't exclusively opened by special keys that cost a mysterious currency. Blizzard finally has a fun new game on their hands and there's not a chance that'll backfire on their dedicated fanbase. If you were blinded by the darkness of this new Diablo iteration, you might have missed the fact that Diablo 4 might actually just be Diablo Immortal in a clever disguise. If you take Diablo Immortal and remove the 3 separate tiers of battle passes, the cosmetic packages, the numerous crafting materials with insanely low drop rates, and the multiple currencies, you have a pretty baseline Diablo game with the functionality to work well on mobile. Diablo 4, on the other hand, is already lined up to tempt you with cosmetic trinkets for money. They even include a temptation mount and actual horse armor as part of the deluxe and ultimate editions. Those same editions are setting you up for a seasonal battle pass to milk you for more money on top of the $70 price tag from day one. And there are already additional currencies in the demo and tiered rarity-based crafting materials ripe with the same potential to have you either grinding for years or coughing up the cash to get the best gear. The thing you have to remember here is, no matter how good Diablo 4 seems now, there's still a good chance that Blizzard's gonna fuck it up.